Welcome, Rutgers. My name is Terek Pierce here for RUTV. I'm sitting here with Nasir Uddin, President of emPower, the Rutgers Chapter. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, I have a few questions for you today. emPower, the organization, a lot of people don't know about it. Could you just explain what your mission is, what the emPower national organization is, and how it came to Rutgers?
emPower Energy Group is a recent New Jersey nonprofit organization with the hope of international recognition. Its mission is simply based on what we have noticed in certain locations such as Pakistan. Imagine a location where people are living and using the resource in terms of for food, for shelter and all that, living in landfills, living in a dump site, living in a slump. Imagine a dump site that is consistently on fire to basically get rid of the amount of trash that's being dumped. That's 3,000 tons of trash daily. It eventually reaches a point that you have to do something with that. They burn it. It's a way also for them to dig through and find metal that they can sell to black market to create revenue for the family. Anyone that doesn't realize that it's on fire and that it's heated, stick their hand because they're trying to get the metal for the family. Right. Little kids who barely have any education now have burnt hand, and the education that didn't exist that barely existed now is even less. Just a simple condition, but we see it as a way to build up to what we call a gloves and antibiotics drive. And that's one thing that we wanted to start somewhere, and that's one thing we believe initially that we can help them out with.
What kind of other projects are you guys working on to do your part?
Rutgers, its interest in global warming, its interest in renewable energy, its interest in helping with the energy crisis, is tremendous. And in terms of support that we've gotten, it's from IGERT to emPower to Ego Complex to different other organizations, FIMRC, Oxfam, UNICEF. It's been there. And our goal is to basically serve as a backbone to the international chapter. So two of the projects that we're currently looking into is, one is a digester project. That is a key component to the power plant itself, because you are taking trash and you're converting it into a form of gas. Wow. So that digester basically combines multiple major, from whether you're engineer, whether you're chemical or whether you're mechanical. It combines a way of basically figuring out how much you put in and the output. And if we're able to work on a prototype here, we can simultaneously do it in whether it's Cambodia, Bangladesh, Pakistan. We can understand how different conditions change, how the resources are available, what companies are able to provide funding there.
So besides the projects that you guys work on to help out the international organization, what kind of activities, events, and things like that do you guys have on campus? And how can students get involved with emPower here on campus? We had an art exhibition recently, and our goal was to basically give a voice to the kids that actually, we had kids in Pakistan, brought them art supplies and actually had them draw what they thought would be their ideal home, because that's something they don't have. Imagine a location where, if you see the pictures, imagine locations where there is no roof, there is no infrastructure for them to live. Everything is elevated because when it rains or during nighttime when you have animals walking around, it's very dangerous. And art exhibition was a way for them to give their voice of what they hope to one day have. As our motto is, take them from a wasteland to a homeland. We have several resources from the empowerenergygroup.org website to we have a Facebook group. Also, we have immense amount of PowerPoints, presentations that they can use to learn more information, or contact us, empower.ru@gmail.com. You guys heard it first. Guys, make sure you get involved with the emPower Energy Group. Be sure to look them up on Facebook, emPower. For RUTV, I'm Terek Pierce.